The changes I've seen in, the last 30 years since I won the PGA Championship at Oakmont, probably a lot more of equipment changes than a lot of things. Plus the players, they're a lot stronger. They're more dedicated to the game of golf. They start out younger. They play more competition, and when they're ready to go on a tour, they're ready to play golf. And I see a lot of talent today, probably a lot more talent than I saw in my era. It's just the depth is incredible to me. I've had this question before. How do you follow up winning a PGA Championship by winning the next week and not having a letdown? And the deal for me was that I had lost 2 U.S. Opens, 1975 and 76 back-to-back. One in a playoff with Lou Graham, the other Jerry Pate stole it from me on the last hole with an incredible 5-iron shot. So in 1978, when I won the PGA, I was on such an emotional high. The next week, it was just a carryover for me. And I think I hit every green, and I didn't putt particularly well, and ended up winning by 2 shots over Raymond Floyd. So it was just I was on an incredible high. Well, the PGA Championship compares to the other majors. They're all unique. They're all different. I mean, Augusta starts off the golf season for a lot of people, and then in the middle of the year you have the British Open and the U.S. Open. The PGA being the last one, it's the last chance a player has to win a major championship that year. A little bit different field in the fact that we have some PGA of America players playing, but I think that adds to the flavor of it. So they're all different and unique in their own way, but they're all major championships. Well, I was lucky winning the Players' Championship 10 years after I won the PGA. You get 10-year exemptions, so for winning major championships back at that time. And the Players was considered not maybe like the 5th major. I think it should be, actually, at this point. I think it's got a terrific field. But I got another 10-year exemption, which got me into the Champions Tour. So I wouldn't have to qualify to get on the Champions Tour or wait any longer to get there. But to me, it was a terrific win in the fact that I was so far back going into the final 36 holes. I shot 65 on Saturday, and then caught Larry Mize and passed him on the 16th hole on the last day, and was able to beat him with a par at the last hole. So it was an exciting championship for me. The last time I played the Ocean Course, my experience wasn't really very good. I've had some hip issues over my career playing the tour, and came here in 2007 to play the Senior PGA Championship. Had teed off on the back 9 the first day, had to withdraw after 6 holes in excruciating pain. So it's really great to be back here now. Just had a bilateral hip replacement 3 months ago, pain-free, and here to just enjoy a wonderful weekend and be pain-free. I love it. Well, I do think that the World Cups and the Ryder Cups, this type of golf course like you have here at the Ocean Course, is perfect for that, because there's a lot of risk reward on a lot of these holes. There's a lot of penal shots. You've got to hit really good golf shots or make high numbers. So when you have a match play type situation, I think it really sets up for that kind of thing. Now, World Cups are a little bit different in the fact that it's not a match play deal. It's medal play, and I don't think they play this golf course at its full length for that, because there's some countries that probably don't have produced the type of players that would do well on a 7,400-yard golf course. So it's a little bit softer in how it's played, but still a terrific test for a World Cup. Pete Dye did a marvelous job in building the type of golf course that they wanted here. A very difficult golf course that could host a major championship like the PGA. And I think it'll hold up from all the way back. If the wind comes up, it's as good a test as you could ever have. I think a player's approach to this golf course for the 2012 PGA Championship is be very careful. Make sure that you come with your A game, because you got to drive the ball in a fairway. If the wind comes up, it's going to be very difficult, and patience is going to be a huge factor. Well, I was very fortunate to have an opportunity to join the Golf Channel years ago. producer by the name of Keith Hirschland called me one afternoon and said, would you like to try out? I noticed that your scores aren't all that great on the Champions Tour right now, and maybe you'd like a little diversion. So I did try out, and I think it's a great way to use your experience to try to talk about players that you played against and with for 40 years, some of them, and just maybe a little more insight and entertainment for the people at home.